Sleeper Boys podcast hosted by me and my brothers Bill and Dean. Tonight, we get into what we saw over the weekend. Is underage drinking really a problem? Dean's conspiracy theory of the week and another rousing edition of Bill's Balls Game. Speaking of, William, what's popping?
Oh, well, funny you should ask. Because my weekend, I'm glad you asked me first, to be honest with you. The weekend was amazing. Went golfing at the Medalist. That's in Marshall. Went with some good guys, led by the youngest of us three right here.
It was the leader.
I just want to say it was nice spanking that ass, dog. Now get the step.
Now get the step.
I did not play well.
It wasn't a simulator now, was it, Paul?
Yeah, we're outside now.
We outside. Dang, man.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was windy, but fun. Real quick, I want to give some shout outs. Shout out to Taylor Hanna, David Owens, Brian Young. Hey, our mom. We gotta throw her out there. Donnie Shaner, liking, sharing our episodes, Sports Pod, Wake Up, this one right here. You guys are all awesome. Appreciate it. And if you haven't shared it and you've watched it, and just share the link. Helps us grow the channel. Just wanted to say thank you and appreciate that. Also, been wanting to ask you guys. It's been like when I found this, it was 3 days. Have you guys ever been to a Safeway, like a grocery? It's called Safeway. It's a grocery store. Or ever heard of it at all?
No.
The name is familiar, but no.
I thought it was like a bank or something.
No,
or like auto insurance or something.
Come to find out it's a grocery store. So from what I've seen and read lately, the groceries can really turn some weirdos on. So I found this article, and this just happened last week.
They didn't put
maybe
names in
even
that,
this
did
week.
they?
What's that?
They didn't put names in that, did they?
Is that a honey ham I see?
I love to stuff the turkeys. You know what I'm saying?
Dean, you're free and clear. His name's Stephen Masalta. He was arrested in February in Fort Collins, Colorado. He is alleged to have been seen masturbating outside multiple businesses in view of employees, and in at least one case, a juvenile, beginning back in July 2023. But you may be asking me, why Safeway? Why'd you even bring it up, right? So, following his arrest in February, police say, further investigation revealed that Masalta worked at a Safeway grocery store and allegedly masturbated and ejaculated onto food items during the 2 months that he worked at the store. Police say they anticipate there are additional victims and more charges could follow. He's charged
glue on this box that got stuck to the other box or something. It's crazy. Just scraping it off.
Did they say what food items at all?
No, but I'm assuming that you better watch your protein shakes.
Glazed donuts.
Glazed donuts.
I got a 12-pack of Krispy Kremes. They were really creamy and crispy. It was super weird.
Is that grease on my ground beef?
Yeah.
Just put sea salt on this or something.
So yeah, he's charged with 14 counts of indecent exposure, 2 counts of attempted indecent exposure, 4 counts of unlawful sexual contact, and 16 counts of attempted sexual assault on a child.
Oh,
what?
I thought this was an innocent masturbation story.
He's like, you ever banged? He's like, you ever banged a jar of applesauce?
Yeah. It's like, you know what? You do you, man. It's all good. But
it's got to be stuff that was in the back, right? Like it wasn't out like in the store.
Yes. I would hope, or they'd probably should have fired him a long time ago.
Just tucked away in an aisle just somewhere.
Man, they really got some extra like crusty milk on the outside of this jug.
Charmin is so
What would
soft.
be easy to do that to that nobody would notice?
I'm gonna stay updated on this because I want to see if they come out with more information.
I'm really curious. Like, what could you do that to, and get away with without it being noticeable at all?
Right. I know.
I can't even. I have no idea.
I could
Produce,
tell you.
maybe.
That's why I kind of want to just keep up. I just have the article just came out last week.
Into the package.
Today actually updated.
Ground meats.
Maybe
You're like, oh, it's just like the saran wrap sticking to the other.
Probably the fresh veggies. They get bathed off every day. It's just like, oh, it's gonna shower in 15 seconds.
It's just gonna rinse it off. Oh
it's
no!
It's gonna rinse it off. Just a light shower. That'll get this up.
Oh man,
That's crazy.
I just keep. I hope that every week I can just come up with these stories where it's just like weird, stupid people in this world.
Yeah. Careful, you'll end up on my feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bill's like, and that's why I don't work at Safeway anymore.
No kidding.
Coffee delivery driver.
That's not decaf?
So funny.
No, sir, that's jizz.
No, that creamer did not come from the pub.
It was already open. Why is it so loose?
Couldn't resist it.
Yes, that is original flavor.
Yeah, no
That's a Colombian blend right there. Sis.
Authentic Filipino.
Oof. Yikes. Well, Dean. What are you up to?
I don't have any crazy stories like that. As Bill said, we went golfing at the Medalist this weekend. Played terrible. It was cold and windy. It's March.
Sure, yeah.
It's March. That's what Bill kept saying. It's March. We're lucky to be out there. We're lucky to be out there. You were right though. We were just to even be out there in the middle of March is, a good thing, I guess.
Did you get out there today?
No. Thought about it. I thought about hitting some balls at the range.
I'm thinking about getting out there Friday.
Yeah.
But no, I had a total fat guy moment over the weekend where on the way back, I was like, I had to get gas or whatever. So I was like, I'm going to stop at a gas station. I was like, I'm going to get some snacks while I'm here because I planned on gaming, even though I didn't game at all. I just passed out when I got home. But
you bought 5 foot-long frozen burritos.
Not one bite.
Just a little snack for later.
Not one bite in between them.
But so I bought this package of Carmelos, the Cadbury's.
Yeah.
Delicious. They're like individually wrapped. Fantastic. They're like for 3 servings, it's like for 3 pieces, it's like 200 and something calories or something like that, something ridiculous. So I came home and I passed out, right? And I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I was like, I didn't open those Carmelos. And I got up and ate 9 pieces of this candy. It went back to
at
back.
3 a.m.
I woke up out of a dead sleep. Was like, I didn't open that bag of Carmelos.
I better have
9 pieces.
9.
I just stood there in the dark, standing at the end of my bed, butt naked, of course, rubbing them all over my body. And I just stood there in the dark at the end of my bed, just eating these Carmelos, and just went right back to sleep. If some would say it's a perfect weekend, but
Sounds like the last moments of a desperate man. I'll tell you.
It got pretty lonely.
Ladies, for God's sake, look at this.
Please comment below.
Look, Somebody please comment. But yeah, so that was my weekend right there. It was, I just kept thinking about those Carmelos. Couldn't play anything else. I may have watched a movie somewhere in
and
there.
that pretty much sums it up right there.
Yeah, pretty much sums up my loneliness.
Behind the scenes of Wake Up with the
Oh man.
Oh, that's great, dude.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome.
Total fat guy moment though. So
I mean, I guess I wouldn't want to admit it, but since you're letting it all out now, a couple weeks ago, I fell asleep on the couch. I had a fully wrapped Whopper next to me. I passed out. And I think I woke up. Must have been between 1 and 3, somewhere in there. And I was like, oh man, I didn't eat that. And then I took 2 bites. I took 2 bites out of it, folded it, and I put it in my fridge. But I was like, I really didn't need to do that.
I felt just pretty terrible about myself afterwards.
Yeah. Like, why would I need to do that?
I was like, I could have waited.
I was just in a haze, I was just in a haze. I'm like, I go to the bathroom. I was carrying it. I'm like, I'll just get a couple bites out of this before I have to put it in the fridge all night.
Since I got to carry it all the way to the fridge.
Yeah.
Give myself a reward.
A little something for the effort.
A little something for the effort here.
For that 15-step effort I took.
That's
awesome. Funny.
I would have done the same thing.
No, I had a good weekend. Had daddy-daughter dance last Friday, which was an awesome time. Hung out with the kids. Also, of course, had another soccer game for John, which he got a real kick out of. I guess that's literal and figurative. He got a real kick out of watching our segment on his choke slam.
Oh yeah.
He loved it, obviously. And he wanted me to submit that he feels a super effective finisher would be from his favorite wrestler. Do you guys have a guess on who that might be?
The BFT.
I feel like Cody Rhodes is too obvious.
So Bill's thinking LA Knight. You're thinking Cody Rhodes. Those are good guesses because I think they're up there.
Yeah.
Well, but he wanted.
I mean, the last time that he came up, he
kept saying, "Yeah,
yeah."
Makes sense. Makes sense. But he wanted to make sure you guys knew, and so he wanted me to hold this guy up.
Ray.
Oh yeah, Rey Mysterio is his favorite guy.
Really?
And so he thinks a super effective finisher is the 619, which I think kind of goes into what Bill was talking about with the Sweet Chin music. A kick to the face is typically super effective. But I mean, if a guy is like, maybe you get him knocked down a little bit, he's a little out of breath, and you can hit a 619.
Like, you gotta find ropes,
like on the ladder to the monkey bars. He's just like
something like that. Yes, exactly. Dude, I could totally see him doing it.
That's my pueblo.
He's a big Rey Mysterio guy. I'll show one more time for Johnny there. Big Rey Mysterio guy.
He's like, that's where it went.
No, he handed it to me. I had to put it in a spot where I'd remember to show it.
Reminds me of that scene in Grandma's Boy. You know what I'm talking about when he's in the bathroom with the doll.
Oh yeah.
Could you explain that?
He's like, I can't remember what the doll's name was.
I thought it was Laura.
Oh yeah, he's like, you like that, Laura? Yeah, it was Laura to the Tomb Raider. You like that, Laura? Yeah. Then the mom comes in the bathroom. Oh, I can't stop.
And John, if you're still watching this at this point, they're playing. They're fighting each other. It's fun.
Yeah. Love you, buddy.
But yeah, a 619, a kick to the face, super effective. Obviously, it's been proven in real life and everything else. But if you want a real kick to your taste buds, you got to visit our friends over at Adobo Boy. Isn't that right, Bill?
Yes, sir. Adobo Boy, the official sponsor of Wake Up with the Sleeper Boys podcast. Fellas, he still doesn't know. We're 7 in.
Secretly sponsoring.
It's extra publicity.
He'd be cool with it. As everyone knows,
until we stop doing the ad.
Yeah,
we're like, yeah, he wasn't cool with it.
Turns out he wasn't that cool with it.
So as everyone knows, we are Filipinos. We love Filipino food. If you ever been to our house when we were kids and had Filipino food, you know how good it is. If you ever been to a Filipino's place, you know how good Filipino food is. If you haven't, get to Adobo Boy. Adobo Boy delivers amazing food. And when I say that they have amazing vibes that are unmatched in the food industry, I'm not just saying that to say that. You literally walk into this place and you are greeted by us Asians. I've said it before, I'll say it again. We're a passive people, right? We love the love. We love our pictures. We love our karaoke. And Ace, once you walk in there, Ace, if he's not putting together some food, he will, hey, how's it going? You know, welcome. You want to try karaoke? You know, different things. I mean, it's literally like a happy place if you want to go for a restaurant, which is super cool. Not only do they give you a great time, they also have delicious food. They also is there something hilarious about good karaoke and food?
Nothing, man. It's just Asians, happy place, give you a good time.
Long time.
Let's finish the ad first. They go against the grain of a traditional restaurant and tinker with their menu to bring you an amazing variety of Filipino cuisine. Their menu rotates weekly, so there's always a reason to come back to try more authentic Filipino food. But one dish you can always count on,
oh yeah,
that will give you a good happy time, is Red's Pork Adobo Bowl. And that is an iconic Filipino dish. If you don't know what adobo is, it's an iconic Adobo Boy dish. It's an iconic dish for Adobo Dean. Dean, tell us about that delicious bowl.
Oh, yeah. And you'll definitely finish this, you know. It's tender pork braised in soy sauce and vinegar on a bed of rice with a Jackie's achara or a papaya salad with cucumber. I like to eat it separately like Ace recommends, but you know, it's worth getting two to mix the other one up. Give it a shot. Do it.
It's true. You'll never get full on Adobo Dean.
No, you won't.
So, all right, if you're into trying new and different food, or just like some amazing adobo and vibes, stop into Adobo Boy, where owners Ace, Jackie, and Red are amazing people, like I said, who genuinely care about your experience there. Eddie, we do this every week. You get to deliver the happy news.
The happy news.
Tell them the happy times that they get if they go to
the happy place and the good times, baby. Don't stop at just the food. You get a great time, a great atmosphere, and of course, you get 5% off by just saying BDE Sports Talk Podcast. Again, that's 5% off just by saying BDE Sports Talk Podcast off of your total bill on amazing food. Anytime you get any discount on food that good, it's a steal. So drop the promo code BD Sports Talk Podcast. That's 5% off.
And that should be an indicator, by the way, of how Ace doesn't know that he is the sponsor of the podcast, because you're still having to do the BD. I actually probably should say something to him so that we can make the code wake up. So I mean, if you did it right now, he'd be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. In fact, I'll add 5%. No, yeah. He'd probably still
it'd be worth 5%. It still.
Yeah, it'd still be worth it. So yeah. 5% off BD Sports Talk podcast. Heck of a deal. Heck of a place to go. Adobo Boy is open Tuesday to Friday, 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. for lunch, 5 to 7:30 for dinner, and on Saturday, 11:30 to 2 p.m. for lunch and 5 to 8:30 for dinner. Now, you're going to want to get there before, I would say, probably 7 o'clock because he starts to sell out of stuff because it's just so good, right? So Adobo Boy is located at 3740 28th Street, Southeast Kentwood, Michigan. It is inside the amazing Myanmar restaurant. 2 restaurants. Go to Adobo Boy. Go to Myanmar restaurant, but be sure to get that adobo. Adobo Boy is better at Adobo Boy.
Oh, yes. Adobo Boy makes no mistakes. And as you know, Caitlin and I went to Outback Steakhouse for a daddy-daughter dinner, which also wasn't a mistake. But
Delicious.
an Outback in Livonia is under a little scrutiny.
Oh,
We're
not the proprietor?
not the proprietor out a different Outback in Livonia way is under a little scrutiny. We're a 12-year-old who frequents the restaurant a couple times a month with his grandma ordered a strawberry daiquiri mocktail, but they left the mock out of it.
Oh no!
And just brought the daiquiri.
Oh no!
The kid said it tasted funny, and after a few big gulps, said he started to feel a little funny, and his head started to hurt. The grandma wasn't sure what was up because she apparently doesn't drink. Then they obviously found out it was a full booze drink. Yeah. The meal was obviously comped. And on top of that, the kid got his first hangover at the age of 12. So Outback says they have retrained their entire bar staff, of course. Do you remember your first beer? You remember the first time you guys drank?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Is that all you're gonna ask?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're being honest here, I was about that age when I had my first beer.
I was like a year and a half, 2 years old or something.
That's true. Yeah, you're sick.
Well, supposedly I was
the first time you got drunk.
I think it was 1.5 years old. I was drinking pretty heavily that day. First time I got drunk.
Happy is good time.
I don't remember the first time I got drunk. It might have been in 8th grade. But, you know.
I was of legal age.
You said you were 12.
If you reverse those, I meant 21. Okay, there, guy.
I mean, it was a different world back. I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, we do. You're a kid. You do stupid things, right? So, to all those kids out there, it ain't worth it, man. Look, I don't know if you see the top right over there. I'm not gonna name names.
You could be me. You don't want that.
You don't want that kid.
We told ladies leave comments below. So
let this be a look into your future, okay? It ain't bright.
Why do you ask? Because do you have a story of your own?
No, I was just curious if you guys did. Quiet. I mean, I believe I think it was the first time. I mean, I'm not going to name names, but it was at the Pink House, for those who might know, in Marshall. Bill had some friends over.
I thought you weren't going to name names.
Well, your name is already on the screen.
I mean, you had to be there, right?
I chugged a good amount of tequila with one of your friends. I don't remember being super hungover. I just thought it was really cool. Moral of the story: nobody should be underage drinking anyway.
Right.
But I
100%.
did think,
But it felt
at the
cool.
time,
It was cool.
it seemed like it. But I mean, looking back on it, you're like, that's super dumb.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
It's
I look
so
back-
dumb.
I look back at a lot of things where I'm like, that was super dumb.
I mean, we could do the Chronicles of Dean instead of Dean's Conspiracy Theory of the Week. At
There's a
some
lot
point,
to unpack,
the
guys.
Dean Chronicles.
It's like my own therapy session.
Oh,
People
man.
are just tuned in like Joe Dirt.
Yeah,
You gotta hear more
my
of this
life
guy.
story.
Yeah.
Gotta find his
Dean
brain.
Deerte.
We gotta find this guy. Oh, if these walls could talk, you know what I mean?
Sure.
They wouldn't say anything.
They got nothing to say except shame. Shameful things.
This dude eating ice.
Like, please, walls, don't. Please, shut the up.
If his hand could talk, though.
Oh, no.
All
It
right,
just
let's-
screams in pain.
Dean, people are waking up right now.
Good morning. My right forearm's bigger than my left.
Strange.
Strange. It is strange. I don't know why. I lift a lot of weights with my right arm.
No, you don't.
This is correct.
It's
like
not
Family Feud.
strange. It's not strange at all.
Mm-mm.
But you know it is strange. And always strange.
Dean's YouTube feed.
Oof. His watch history. Not a conspiracy, but this is during Dean's Conspiracy Theory of the Week.
So, you guys ever heard of the Holocaust?
That's a big one. Most of us feel it's not a conspiracy,
That's not.
but there are some messed up. Anyway,
So, yeah, for sure. So this is actually a conspiracy about Kobe Bryant's death that happened in 2020. People are saying that it possibly could have been an Illuminati like ritual. It could have been an assassination. I'm going to go into a little bit of detail on that. There's a lot of things to somewhat unpack. So in 2016, 4 years before his death, there was a cartoon aired on, I don't know if it was like Cartoon Network or American Swim, Adult Swim, or whatever it was, but it was called The Legends of Chamberlain Heights. And in one of their episodes, they actually have Kobe dying in a helicopter crash in the episode in this cartoon. There was also another instance of Kobe's last game where all the fans at courtside, all of them received like a gift bag, and all of them had like a Kobe Bryant toy in it. But this toy turned into a helicopter, like a transformer, like Kobe Bryant. Yeah. Like Bumblebee type stuff, like Transformers. Like it turned into a this was his last game. This 4 years before his death. Right. And then, so you start looking at that stuff and you start thinking, like, well, that's just odd coincidences. Maybe Kobe just liked helicopters, or that, who knows? Like maybe somebody's predicting this stuff. But also later on, when LeBron passed him on the all-time leading points list on his 54th point, if you add Gigi's age and Kobe's age, 13 and 41, it equals 54, right? And that's what he passed it on his 54th point. And there was also an image on the side of the court of a snake, which, everybody knows Kobe's nickname is the Black Mamba, but it's cut into pieces, and there's like an 8 in it type of thing. And obviously he wore the number 8 at one point in his career. That was bad Kobe. 24 was good Kobe. And switch numbers, he was a great guy. You know what I mean? And so, but if you look up the picture of it comes up as like a saying or something like that. And the saying that this image pops up as is, it says join or die, is what it says in the image, if in this snake image that's cut into pieces on the court when LeBron passes Kobe's all-time scoring list. Also, he was 41 when he passed away. During his last game, he was taken out at 4.1 seconds left in the game. He scored 60. The team collectively scored 41 points. Like I said earlier, if you add,
let me just say, during this recording, our total recording time, it was 4.1. It was 144 and then semicolon 1. When he said that, dude,
Kobe,
Oh,
Kobe, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you add,
it is kind of crazy.
If you add GG's and Kobe's age, it's 54, which was what LeBron scored. Because there's also a theory that LeBron is, like I said, Illuminati rituals that LeBron like sacrificed him, like is one of the sacrifices, right? So now we get into like crunching numbers, right? So Kobe was born in 1978, passed in 2020. GG was born in 2006, passed in 2020. If you add all 4 of those years together, like the full years, 78, 1978, 2020, 2006, and 2020, you get 8,024. Kobe's numbers were 8 and 24. Now you add
crazy.
Now you add all these numbers individually. So like 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus, on and so forth, right? And you get 41, right? So that all adds up to 41. They both passed on January 26th of 2020. If you add the 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 6, it equals 9. 9 people passed away on the helicopter that day. And also on that helicopter crash. This is all adding up. This is like some crazy stuff, right? And so also the helicopter departed from Kobe's home at 9:06. And when the crash was reported, it was 9:47. So he crashed within 41 minutes from his start to the end, right? Yeah. That's where it really kind of got me. I was like, oh man, like this is all really adding up with 41 minutes from departure. But also what people didn't know is this is where like possibly an assassination, still probably roughly Illuminati type stuff. Kobe was in a legal battle with a big pharma company that people didn't know about because they were using the Black Mamba moniker as for their energy supplement, right? But he was suing them over the name and likeness or whatever, but he was also suing them because they were putting opioids in their energy supplements to get people more addicted to it so they'd buy more. So he's suing them over that too, because it's almost like his likeness, you know what I mean? Like he's almost like representing it, even though he had nothing to do with it. So in this, he was in the business partnership with a venture capitalist called, his name was Jeff Steibel, who he was linked to pretty exclusively. They had a lot of deals together. They worked together quite a bit. And a lot of people think he's linked to Kobe's assassination or sacrifice or whatever you want to think of it as, because he was invested in the 3 companies that Kobe was suing. And his helicopter crash happened 3 days before his court hearing with those with his legal battles. And then you also like this is a little extra. That was all of it. But then there's a video or a TikTok of a fan asking LeBron while he was like injured on the sideline. He was like, "Why'd you sacrifice Kobe?" And he just like kind of looked at him and just didn't like say anything and just like turned his head and just, which is like, I mean, I get it. Like if somebody
So
says
he didn't deny it.
he didn't deny it at all. But somebody says some outlandish stuff, you're gonna be like, and then just like look away. But it was just like one of those like extra little tidbits at the end.
What time is it, fellas? While we're recording.
Oh, 9:41.
9:41.
9 people, 41.
Yeah. Kobe. We love you, man. So that is the Kobe Bryant conspiracy theory in a nutshell, I would say right there. 9:41. Everything adds up.
It ended right at 9:41.
And it ended at 9:41.
Dude, that's insane.
Didn't plan that at all.
No, it's legit 9:41 right now.
That's the conspiracy. But isn't that wild though? Isn't that some deeper?
Dude, it's all
deeper
wild.
Take into
It's
that
wild.
Really think.
Ended at 9:41.
Yeah.
That's what's wild.
Yeah. He wants people to know this is gonna blow up right here.
I hope not.
Maybe that's a bad word. Bad usage of word, but this is gonna go crazy. Sorry, Cobes. Bad dog. My bad dog. But yeah, so that is the Kobe Bryant conspiracy.
Dude, that's nuts.
Like crazy.
I don't know, man.
Once you start
Bill,
crunching,
you got any thoughts on that?
No, I don't. I do not condone this negative energy.
The power of Christ compel you.
I love my Lord.
Dude, I don't know. I don't even know how all that's even possible with it being a coincidence.
Just adds up.
And the fact
I don't know.
It was 1:41 on our recording time.
Yes.
And it was 9:41 when we stopped.
See? Now that's obviously coincidental.
Clearly.
So
yeah, completely unintended.
But all of it,
that's nuts. Like for those watching, and if like this turns into like for whatever reason a viral thing, if it ever were, this is legit. This is not us.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Well, what was also crazy was before we started was I brought up something and I said something about Kobe.
Yeah.
And Dean's like, that's my conspiracy theory tonight.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have finished at that time if my internet hadn't gotten down for like 5 minutes or so.
Dude, now I'm kind of creeped out a little bit.
A little wild.
Next thing you know, I'm gonna be sleeping. I'm just gonna be
like it all added up for this to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, spread my word. I'm like, oh, Kobe.
That's not all I'm spreading for you, Kobe.
Kobe, why are you taking control of my hand?
Oh, mama.
Oh, no. Kobe.
That took 9 seconds.
Why are you taking control of my hand?
Why are you taking control of me, Kobe?
That lasted 41 seconds.
No, that's a long time.
Oh, dude, that was something, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that's possible. Then again, man, the possibilities seem endless, which is exactly how I feel when I go round for round in Bills Balls games. Hey, give him an old 007 there, Bill, like old Dean.
Give him the side profile.
Give him a little.
Yeah. All right, fellas, we're back with another family feud.
After dark.
The late night edition.
Oh, late night.
Late night. We're gonna play Family Feud until you guys win a speed round. Hopefully that's tonight for you fellas. Anyone who's watching this and is not creeped out by what you just heard,
next game, spin the bottle.
Spin it 4 times and reverse it once.
Looks like it's me kissing me again. Now you have to watch. I use lots of time.
Use lots of time.
This is
Hope you're
perfect
for
for the
41
lightweight
seconds. Me making out with me.
Oh gosh.
So
That hurt.
anyone that's watching this, if you want to see a different game, hit us up in the comments. But these guys will be playing Family Feud until they win a speed round.
Twister is the next game.
You mean after we're gonna be playing a new game next week?
I
Yeah.
hope so.
Yeah.
I've got cards for days, fellas, and they're all back to backs. So sorry.
Diet cherry.
Had to get a
Little
swig.
diet cherry pep to get you going.
Very DP up there.
Okay.
Oh,
Eddie, you have now tied the series at 2-2.
I am the feud.
he is. I lost it.
Uh,
I lost it.
you guys
Double
are
point second round.
you guys are 0-4 in speed round.
Bean's not the
And-
feud.
The Family Feud Late Night Edition is a adult version of Family Feud. I got to tell you guys this because you said broom last week.
Hey, you ever watch movies before, man? They always make out with the broom every time.
Okay, round one.
Always is.
Yeah, that was
My
a
dreams.
stretch.
Yeah, maybe that's just me mid movie.
Get it up, my girl.
Okay,
Where's the dustpan?
so 8 answers for this first one. Eddie, you go first
Yes,
because
of
you
course.
won. Okay.
Winner.
If a male stripper called himself Santa Claus, name something he might use in his act.
Asking for gifts, asking what they want, sitting on their lap, you know.
I'll take it as a number 2 answer. Gift or / fuzzy red sack. Okay.
Nice.
Dean.
Let's go with his candy cane.
That's the number 7 answer. Dean or Eddie, pass or play?
I'll pass this one.
Ooh, that's bold.
Okay.
You
Well, it's
know
the
I'm not
first
gonna-
round.
That's true. That's true.
All right.
Okay. His jingle bells. We playing off Santa or what?
Wrong.
Oh. His like a Santa hat.
That's the number 1 answer.
I was gonna say that first. I should have said.
What would he give as a gift? Wait, what was the question?
If a male stripper called himself Santa Claus, name something he might use in his act.
Oh, gotcha.
You already said his little red sack. Let's go with a beard.
That is the number 4 answer.
Okay.
So you have Santa hat / suit, gift that Eddie said. The number 4 answer was bushy white beard, and number 7 answer is candy cane.
Let's go with elves.
I'll take it. Nude elves.
Nude elves.
Number 5 answer.
It's bonus. Mrs. Claus.
Oh,
Strike 2.
ooh, nice.
I'm gonna go off the wall with this one. Cole.
Wrong. Eddie, for the steal, if a male stripper called himself Santa Claus, name something he might use in his act.
A sleigh.
I thought about that.
Dean wins the first round.
Hey,
Duh! I was gonna say stocking.
I was thinking stocking or reindeer.
All right. Number 3 answer was reindeer. Number 6 answer.
How you
was
gonna? How's a male stripper gonna use a reindeer?
These,
in
you
his
gotta
act.
remember, it's a survey, dude. It's not.
You just put on
Actually,
you put on the song Pony and you hop on its back.
There you go. North Pole.
Trust me.
I would
North Pole's
assume like the
coming.
pole and naughty list.
Mm,
Like, oh, you've been a naughty.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
39, 49, 50, 61, and 69 points for Dean. Minus
Intentional.
minus 28 for that, so that is 41.
41.
That's fair.
41.
Oh, hey. Whoa, bro. Freaking me out here, man.
All right. Sorry, drop
And that said 9 and 14 seconds in the recording when he said that.
Did it really?
It was right around there.
This is 59.
That'd be wild.
14.
You flip the 14, that's 41.
Now we're just making shit up.
Hey,
But it's close. You're right.
those
All
were
right.
the numbers.
Round 2, double points.
Add them together. What do you get?
Fill in,
23.
fill in the blank. Dean, you're up.
Okay.
A wife tells her husband, roses are red, violets are blue. If you get caught cheating, I will blank you.
Kill.
That's
It's
number
got to
one
be
answer.
number 1.
Pass or play.
How many answers are there?
There are 4 more answers, so 5 total.
I'll play it. I'm not going to give it to him. All right. I will blank you. Feel you?
Strike one.
I'm just looking for stuff that rhymes. That didn't even really rhyme. Kill you. Maybe I should have. No, because I don't have any other answers. Seal you? I don't want to take up too much time, so I'm just saying whatever.
Seal?
Violets are red, violets are blue, or whatever. Roses are red, violets are blue. If you cheat on me, I will blank you.
Yeah,
Is it?
That was strike 2.
What about like bang you? You know, like fornication. I don't want to be too naughty. I'm already on Santa's naughty list.
Third strike. Eddie.
I'm going to go with divorce.
That was the number 2 answer.
Oh, I thought I had to rhyme.
No, I
Dang
never
it.
said it right. Number 3 was beat/kick you.
Yeah.
Number 4, castrate you. Number 5, stab/shoot you.
I mean, I
My
basically
first
said
2 I had written down. I put hit and divorce. And then hate. I thought hate might be in there.
You're writing them down.
Well, yeah, while you're gone, I don't want to forget. I'm trying to figure out some answers here. I'm trying to win.
152 points for Eddie.
It's that double point bull.
How's it taste?
Last round before you get to the speed round.
Tastes good.
There are 5 answers. There are 5 answers. Name the sexiest food at the supermarket.
Plays
Eddie.
into your weekend.
Melons.
Number 2 answer.
Banana.
That's the number 1 answer.
Is it really?
Oh,
Yep.
Oh man. I guess I'm gonna play it. I can't.
All right.
I can't.
All right. Name the sexiest food at the supermarket. 3 more answers.
3 more answers. Grapefruit.
Strike 1.
Well, I figured because grapefruits,
Name the sexiest food at the supermarket.
grapes, like regular grapes.
Strike 2.
Peach.
Strike 3.
Oh, because it's like the emoji.
All right.
sexiest food.
For the win. By the way. Well, I think.
Oh, is it food or fruit?
Food? I said food.
Dang it! I keep missing it. I missed the key.
I
I missed the key word.
I repeated for you.
Every
After your first strike, I was like, food at the supermarket.
my brain's turning. Right?
I'm going between 2
It's probably right.
I feel like it's wrong, but it feels so right. I'm gonna go with a ham.
Damn.
I was gonna say cake, but I said ham instead.
No.
Yes.
You still lost.
Oh, damn it. I guess there was only one answer. Or two
50,
answers on that.
58. Well, hold on. 152 to 127. Eddie won.
Damn it.
I am the
Number
Feud.
I think you're cheating. I think you're cheating for
Oh yeah.
me.
You're-
All right.
You're
Number
shaving
3
points.
answer was strawberries.
Yeah.
Number 4 answer cucumbers. Number 5 answer oysters.
Strawberries we could have got.
Yeah, we could have gotten strawberries. I thought grapes, because they're like, they get fed to you or whatever.
Has that happened for you?
No, never. That's why I think it's
All right.
Dean's
Fella.
going first again. We'll go back to the well.
going back to that.
All right. Let me pull it up here. 5 questions. All right, here we go. Timer will start after I read the first
I
question.
know. I got to really listen to the question. Can't miss a key part in here.
To everyone, sorry if I'm looking down their cards. So here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
To get off the schneid. Name someone at a wedding who should not be flirting with the minister.
The bride.
Name something a woman finds on her husband that means he's got a lot of explaining to do.
A hickey.
Name a way you can tell that someone smoked a joint.
That's a bad answer. Smell it.
Name an occupation in which you would look at a lot of nude people.
The art model, like a nude sketch artist or whatever.
Name something the groom hopes he doesn't see when he lifts the bride's veil to kiss her.
Oh, a beard.
Ding, 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 ding. All right, let's go through it real quick.
I don't like my second answer.
Name someone at a wedding who should not be flirting with the minister. You said the bride. That was the number 1 answer. Name something a woman finds on her husband that means he's got a lot of explaining to do. You said hickey. That was the number 4 answer. Was 6. The first one was 66.
Okay.
Number 3, name a way you can tell that someone smoked a joint. You said smell. Number 1 answer.
Right. Yeah.
That was 40. Name an occupation in which you would look at a lot of nude people. You said artist. That was the number 6 answer.
Okay.
Worth 4. And name something the groom hopes he doesn't see when he lifts the bride's veil to kiss her. You said beard.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 answer. So that was 106, 112, 116, 126, 132.
Okay. All right. All right.
Okay.
I like that.
Not bad.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
yeah. And that was at 41 seconds. So
So Eddie needs 68 to win. All right.
How do we do, Debo?
Dean has completed. He got, what did I say? 132.
132. Yeah.
Ooh, that's what I got
100.
last week.
I think he had 142 last week.
No, I think it was 132.
132. You need 68 to win.
Okay.
Okay. Timer will start after I read the first question. And you ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go. Name someone at a wedding who should not be flirting with the minister.
The bride,
Eh.
the groom,
Name something a woman finds on her husband that means he's got a lot of explaining to do.
condom,
Name a way you can tell that someone smoked a joint.
red eyes,
Name an occupation in which you would look at a lot of nude people.
Doctor.
Name something the groom hopes he doesn't see when he lifts the bride's veil to kiss her.
Shock. Disgust. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, fellas. Here we go. Name someone at a wedding who should not be flirting with the minister. Eddie, you said the groom. That was the number 3 answer. The number 1 answer was the bride, which Dean had. That was 11. Number 2. Name something a woman finds on her husband that means he's got a lot of explaining to do. You said condom. That was the number 3 answer. The number 1 answer was lipstick. Dean said hickey. You got 6 there.
6?
Oh,
for the number 3?
Yep.
I was gonna say lipstick too, and I didn't.
Dang.
Name a way you can tell that someone smoked a joint. You said red eyes, stoner eyes. Number 2 answer, Dean had the number 1 answer, which was smell. That was 39. Okay.
Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere.
Name something the groom hopes he doesn't see when he lifts the bride's veil to kiss her. You said shock.
Or disgust or something.
Doesn't matter. 0.
We lost.
Dean said full beard, which was the number 2 answer. Number 1 answer was someone else / mom. Okay. So
it would be upsetting.
That's it. I know what we scored.
Do you?
It wasn't. Yeah. Wasn't enough. It was 190.
180. 188 so far. Last question.
Oh, there was one more. I thought that was the last question.
Nope.
One more. You need 12 points.
You need 12 points.
It's Doctor though.
To win.
Oh, the naked people.
Yeah. Name an occupation which you would look at a lot of nude people. Dean said artist. That was the number 6 answer with 4. The number 1 answer.
Come on.
Was doctor.
Yeah!
46. You guys win speed round.
We the ones. We the ones.
Eat it. I told you. Get a new game.
Good job, fellas. Good job. Yeah, 234 to win.
Nice.
So I scored more than Dean even. In the second round.
You scored 41 more.
Huh?
You scored 41 more.
I did? I thought we finished with 234.
I got
I was like, what?
But if you had 2, 3, and 4 up, that's 9. Just saying.
Whoa.
Good job, fellas.
Wow, we did it. Nice work, Steve.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, that was fun. Well, that'll do it for this week's episode. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Wake up with the Sleeper Boys podcast. Take care, everyone.